Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Janet, Illuminati, fronting out here. And I wanted to have a few words with you and talk to you about censorship and the censorship that's going down on Facebook and a lot of social media sites. But my thing is, I had an account on Facebook for 10, 11 years, and this is the account I use to truth and to hang out with my anonymous family and spread truth and wake people up. But they disabled that account, and I had one account already on backup, but I created another one to see if they were following me, and they were. So when I made the other account, they started blocking me. I couldn't comment. I couldn't react. I couldn't wish anybody happy birthday. I was just totally, it was like a dead account. I couldn't do anything with it. So to save them time and myself some time, I disabled the two accounts that I had left because there's no reason to have them. And there's other avenues that we can take. And the censorship is just ridiculous, and it's part of the agenda. It's part of the agenda to shut us up and not be able to tell people what's going on in their real lives. But peacocks, gotta love them. Anyway, like I said, this censorship is on Facebook was ridiculous, but it happened, and I was expecting it and for that account to be blocked eventually. So I saved all my pictures from it because I heard of people having their accounts taken away and they lost all their pictures. So I was prepared for this. It's no shock or surprise. And I had not been going on Facebook much anyway because I got tired of it. I got tired of the negativity. I got tired of the clicks. I got tired of people blowing smoke up your ass for your likes and this and that. And it's like, I was never trying to be famous, Facebook famous. I was an activist long before the internet even came out. So my fighting spirit and my activism and all that shit, that came way before Facebook came out. And I was in the government was up to no good for a long time. So my Facebook account being disabled might even be a favor because now I'm moving on to set aside the childish things and move on to more important, more real things and that are going on right now. Yeah, the censorship is like, I'm going to miss y'all, but I don't miss all the negativity. I don't miss the clicks. I don't miss the fakeness. I don't miss the bullshit on there. You know what I'm saying? And moving on to YouTube where it won't matter. I just put my videos out here and one day somebody will see them or not. But again, I was very active and local in real life, doing activism work long before the internet came out. And the only thing taking Facebook away from me was remind me of who I really am, of what I really do. And it's not about me. I do these things to try to wake people up. I fight for injustice. And there's only so much you can do when you're just posting jokes and just carrying on all day like nothing's going on. And that's what I felt like I was doing on there. So they did me a favor. This is just gonna make me do what I wanted to do. Like grow my own garden, grow my own vegetables and stuff, because I don't trust anymore. I'm growing my vegetables here. Important things that are really going to affect our lives. Like I said, you know, I was down there for 10, 11 years, and I believe that my time there is finished. And all the truthing that we did, all the times we got called crazy and all this shit, when we were trying to explain to them and showing them proof that something is up, that the world is fucked up, but it wasn't by us. It's a plan. By nature, humans are here to love and to be loved. And that's all, you know, but we really are about. But they pumped us up with so much bad news and bad things that are going on. They make people famous that are serial killers and shit, but they don't make people famous that try to help. You know what I mean? Or that try to do the right thing, that fight the system, that fight the injustices out here. So anyway, I'm going to be on TikTok. I got this I'm here on YouTube, and I got Twitter also, but I'm not too crazy about Twitter. It's the same kind of rote bullshit being posted and stuff, and nobody's really doing anything. Nobody's jumping out of their comfort zone to really put their money where their mouth is. I don't see none of that. You know, they post all day long and shit. And not one time do you see them actually go out, get out of their comfort zone, and put their shit at risk and fight or start a petition to make something stop, which is really what our system, how you can affect change in our system. You use their own system on them. And I don't see much of that. I didn't see any of this people going out there too much. And the few people that did, they're very too few and far in between. You know, but this idea that to become Facebook famous and be posted and tagged into some bullshit, and I'm sorry, I'm not down with that. I was never fake. I'm going to tell you if I don't like something, if I don't agree with something, then fine. The only thing that I would block some people is that they try to fight and degrade and argue. I don't need that type of energy, so I would block your ass. Okay, if you feel bad or whatever the fuck, there's billions of people out here you can be pissed off at. Just, you know, I'm gone now, so go be mad at someone else. But anyway, the point is I'm not going to stop. I'm just put aside old childish things and go on, and now it's crunch time. Now is this going to separate the people that just talk about it and the people that are going to be about it. Okay, this is the time. So, I'll be out here. I'm going to be getting more locally involved in what's going on and stuff like that. This is giving me more time. And like I said, I might come back and just tag a few people that I know that are real, that are good friends, and let them know where I'll be at in case they want to keep in contact with me. If not, fine. Nothing else sweat off my ass, because I didn't do this. I wasn't doing this for me. I wasn't doing this to gain more friends, so-called friends on Facebook. I wasn't doing anything with any kind of agenda like that. My agenda is to go against their agenda, Agenda 21. So there's my agenda. Ooh, a big surprise. And I love my anonymous family. They're the ones that stepped up to the system, and they did what they're doing, and they did what how to do, and they're still doing it out here. But I can't subscribe to this fuckery anymore. You know, to this just doing nothing while the shit hits the fan. And that's exactly how I felt like I was when I was on Facebook, not doing anything. I just posting jokes because I was so disgusted with all the negativity. I was with all the fakeness, with all the fucking. I cannot. I can't. I really can't. So anyway, I love you all, and those that are sticking by me and are my real friends, I know who you are, and I know that things are gonna get better now. This is a time for us to stop talking so much shit on social media and start doing more. And, you know, and just do it now. Fuck censorship. They can keep that. They can keep Facebook and all whatever social media site. If you ever see me on any social media site, I'm going to be talking about the injustices and how to fuck the system and this and that. That's just me. That's my makeup. That's what I do. And I'm not going to change that. I just change sites, that's all. But it's always going to be about waking people up and putting my money where my mouth is, like growing my own vegetables and growing my own shit. That's right. It's all about, it's no more talk. Now it's time for action. And Facebook had, you know, we did what we needed to do on it. We woke a lot of people up because 7 out of 10 people don't want the vaccine. So somebody woke up. They're not going to admit it. They might even still argue with you. But people are woke now. They're more woke than they were when we started this shit, I believe. There was people out there that always knew there's something wrong with the system, but they didn't know exactly what. And Anonymous did a good job of exposing a lot of this shit and waking them up. They still wanted to call us crazy, but now we're not looking so crazy anymore with all this shit going on. And they had you wear a mask and lock yourself out in your own house and all this shit. Then people were like, oh my God, were they telling the truth or what? Yeah, we were. We're trying to wake you up. But anyway, like I said, the censorship is getting bad, and this is part of their agenda. This is part of fascism and Nazism to keep people that want to speak the truth shut. They want to shut you down. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to tell people what's going on. But we're going to find a way. We'll still find a way. We'll still find a way to get our message out. Even if we have to physically go out in these streets like I've been doing for a very long time. It's crunch time right now. And let's just do this. And anybody that wants to follow me, like I said, I'm going to be here on TikTok. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it right now. I'm just going to get ready to not making a big deal about losing Facebook. Because I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was coming. I knew I was saying things that were scaring the pedophiles, scaring the medical industry, scaring all those people that are trying to depopulate us, literally trying to depopulate us. And we pointed that out to many times. We pointed this shit out. And the people didn't believe us, but maybe now they believe us. But now, like I said, it's time to stop talking, time to put into action all that talk. And being on Facebook, and I never thought that being on Facebook and seeing how many friends will tag you into this clique was never really what I wanted. I never liked that. And you could tell that, like I said, I would tell somebody to go fuck themselves in a drop of a hat if I didn't like it. Now, someone that wants to be Facebook famous is always agreeable and nice to you, right? Not me, motherfucker. You take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? I don't match energies. I rise above that shit. In order to rise above that, I block a lot of people and let them go on their own lives and find out their own thing. I don't have time. I'm not a psychologist to be wondering why people were hurt or mad about the truth, or whatever I was speaking. They're, oh, that's a lie, whatever. But anyway, on I go. I'm going to go on. I'm going to be on TikTok, YouTube, or Twitter. I'll check in once in a while. But like I said, it's about getting the message out. And y'all better be careful out there because they're coming after people that do speak the truth. Eventually, you will be blocked too if you start talking truth. And those are my people. If you get blocked, if you got blocked on Facebook, if they're coming at you because you're speaking truth, you're my people. Those of you that just tag and kiss each other's asses on Facebook and on social media, you can keep that shit. Enjoy your Facebook. Enjoy your time on there. We got work to do. We got to get serious now because Agenda 2021 stands for, the Agenda 21 stands for the year 2021. And here we are right in the middle of it. Okay? So anyway, love me or not, the fuck I give went that way. And I'm gonna remain here and I'm gonna get more and more vocal about what's going on. And every time I see some bullshit pop off, I'll be making videos. But the censorship that's gonna come to all the truth speakers, it's coming, loves. You're gonna get blocked. You can't speak truth anymore. But if you're gonna talk about some blown out shit like QAnon bullshit, they'll leave you on there. They don't care. They took a lot of QAnons off. And you know what? QAnon made Anonymous look like idiots. They really did. They took our name and they sat there and supported Trump and all his fascist bullshit. And we were tied into that shit with them calling themselves QAnon. And all that stuff that Anonymous had hacked, all the information about child trafficking and stuff that we were exposing with Operation Expose CPS, with Asher. I don't know where Asher went. That's another one. He's gone. I haven't seen him. I haven't heard from him. It's people like us that they disappear. They make us want to, get out. We don't want you talking to these people anymore. We're gonna ghost your ass. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't completely ghosted my ass now. You just did me a favor. Now I can do face-to-face shit, and now I can do more activism instead of sitting there and watching fucking joke memories. Which it did make me laugh and it did help me at the time when you're feeling down and stuff and you're seeing all these people falling for this mask shit and all that and the vaccines. I needed those jokes. I needed to laugh because it's like, those people are destined to be outlined in chalk, and that's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? They should have been paid for these test studies, for testing the COVID vaccine, which never happened. You know, they didn't even test it on animals. It's not FDA approved. And you can't say things like that on Facebook. You know, you can put that little thing around you. It's like I got my vaccine on your profile picture, but you can't tell people that shit's not tested. That shit is experimental. That pisses them off. It pisses them off that when you talk about Epstein and shit like that and all the child pedophiles that are running the world, it really makes them mad. And when you make them mad, when you talk, I don't talk against the police. I talk about against the racist police. I thought, which is a lot of them. And when you could sit there and watch your buddy beat the shit out of an African American or Latino man for no reason, then, you know, you part of that shit too. You're one of them dirty cops too. So that's just the whole thing. They don't want you talking about these things. And police say it's going to get worse and worse now. And talk about defund the police, I don't think they're going to do that. They're just going to get more angry. That's all. But like I said, there is a way out of all this shit. And that's with unity, uniting the like minds, uniting people that really want to fight the system, uniting people that, and I don't give a fuck who gets mad when they watch this video. I swear to God, I can't care less. Because you weren't doing much anyway. You know, if you're really trying to fuck the system, then none of these words should bother you. You should be understanding, yeah, it's time. And I don't need nobody to fight the revolution. Like I put my last post on there, it was dogs don't bark at parked cars, and lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. And you don't need anybody. You don't need a whole crowd, a whole crew, unless they're fighting the system and hacking and giving you information like Anonymous says. You don't need a whole shit ton of people trying to pump you. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, what about the people that don't know? That's what I got tired of too. Everybody was telling people shit that they already know. I already knew all this shit. Who are you telling? Don't tell me. Tell the other people. Why the truth is trying to out-truth each other out here. That's when I was like, fuck this ego trip, man. I'm out of here. And fuck that. That's right. You heard that shit? He said, yeah. So anyway, y'all go ego tripping on Facebook. I'm going to be out here going in my garden. So I'm going to get together with my local civic association, see what I can do there. I had help shut down 2 houses that were trafficking children using Operation Expose CPS that happened years ago. I miss that. I miss real results from what we're trying to do. That's what I miss most of all. I miss the results. I miss when Raja got arrested, when that killed Corey Jones, when the cop that killed Sandra Bland got arrested. That's what you petition for. You bring their attention. They say you have to stamp that. You read it. You have to do something about it because that's we the people. So anybody tell you that petitions don't work, that's another line of bullshit. That's just someone that doesn't understand the system well enough to understand that you can use the system's own laws and to buck them, to make them do what they're supposed to be doing, listening to us. So I wish somebody censor these peacocks. Shut up! I would never do that. I would never censor anybody. But anyway, unless they're talking some mad shit, well, that's gone. That's past on Facebook. When they would come and attack me for no reason. I had people that never came to my wall wanting to bitch about something I posted and laugh at me or whatever. I was like, okay, whatever. You know, you get bored with that shit after a while. And that's not why I came on social media. So again, if you see me on social media, I'm going to be bitching about the system and I'll be fighting this corruption and oppression that they're trying to push on us, always. That's just me. Fuck censorship, man. Anonymous is not down with censorship, so we got to find different ways to speak our truth and be heard. And we just got to find different avenues. That's all. That's what I'm doing. So anybody want to follow me, I'll be on TikTok. I'll be putting the tag down here or whatever. I will contact some of you that I believe are doing the work of changing the system and fighting the system. And so that you also can see the videos and post them if you want to, whatever. Okay, so that's all I got to say. I'm going to enjoy my Saturday now. And I'll smoke a big old blunt and fuck all this. And And I just wish everybody luck on what's going on in the world. Just keep your head up, stay positive. The reason why they're fighting back is just what Gandhi said. He said, first they laugh at you. Oh, first they ignore you, my bad. First they ignore you, and they did for a long time. And then they laughed at you. But when they fight you, then they fight you, like I'm getting fought with now, and then you win. And that's it. They just did the entire process of how it's gonna go down. They ignored us, they laughed at us, they're fighting us now, and now we win. All right? Peace. Have an awesome day. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.